got to talk about the cheeseburger incident at my house. Michelle, you're making a mountain out of a molehill, I think. Well, listen, go ahead.
Me and Chloe and Julian, we're all three are making a mountain out. When it's the 3 against 1, who should win?
Who planted the seed? And then you all ganged up on me.
Nobody planted a seed. We all realized the same thing as the meal was placed in front of us.
All right. Would you like to tell the story?
What did you, Fester? Do you remember what he said yesterday? He was going to cook for dinner.
It was burgers.
And he was going to do what? Make them from scratch?
I was having a burger craving. I only eat red meat, and I love a great steak. You know, my preferred cut is a greatly marbled prime ribeye. Sure. You know, at least an inch and a half or 2 inches thick. You know, medium rare. Okay, you know, internal temp of 135.
This isn't that.
All right. Or a cheeseburger. I love a great cheeseburger, but I only eat red meat about once a month. Although I'm a total carnivore, I love red meat, but I only do it about once a month. For whatever reason, I was craving cheeseburgers, and yesterday during the show, I said, hey, let's do cheeseburger night. Yep. So go ahead, pick it up from there.
So we all got excited because you've always made the cheeseburgers from scratch. Like literally bought the beef, you seasoned it, you mixed it up, and then you hand pattied. And you have been a big, like, you can't buy the, preformed patties. You always have to make it from scratch. You season it properly, and then you hand patty it. Yeah. And that's what you look for when you go out to eat. Yep. And so then you go to the grocery store, and you come home with...
He came home with frozen patties?
Preformed patties.
No, they were not frozen. There is a brand of high quality...
Okay.
Preformed patties, but it's not your typical garbage like some kind of a food service truck that delivers crap to a middle school.
Yeah, it's not your typical garbage. It's
but they were still preformed. Okay. And they still did not taste good.
Oh, Michelle, listen, I think it's in your head. Because
it's not in my head because you know what? Both Chloe and Julian said they would take double patties before when you said, hey, I'm making cheeseburgers because we all had to have a different bun, Fester. This is crazy, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a bun order.
Oh, yeah.
Julian
had to have
No, listen to me. Right. Julian wants sesame seed. MJ agreed. I said brioche because we all know you should have it on a brioche bun, period.
I like a potato roll. So, listen, just everybody wants a different bun. That's a freaking fiasco,
so
okay?
You went to Publix and bought 4 different kinds of buns for the family. They're blaking about you having preformed... like from butcher case quality.
Listen,
it was a debacle.
No,
listen. We were all like, "What the heck is this? This is not even what you normally do." We were all excited, and we ate it, and we were like, "Ugh!" And he got romaine lettuce.
Oh,
I like romaine lettuce on my burger.
Who likes romaine lettuce on a burger? You gotta have the iceberg with the crunch.
Or what about the bib lettuce? Would that have been acceptable too?
Iceberg's the way to go, but there's some restaurants that try to be too hip for the room. And they put some fancy schmancy.
That's like the fancy schmancy. That's like the bib lettuce. But I like romaine lettuce on my burgers. Okay. Anyway.
But the big sticking point was you did not make the burgers from scratch the way you always do. And you've always been a stickler. Yeah. That's the thing. In our house, you've always been like, you can never buy a preformed burger. You always have to do it by hand. You always have to have a hand patty. Blah, 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 blah. I've been listening to that for like years. And now, yesterday, we were all like, okay, great, he's going to make these delicious cheeseburgers. We're so looking forward to it. And then we saw you making it. We were like, what the heck is this? And both kids who had signed up for 2 burgers each ate one and said, that's it, they're done, out. Not tasty.
All right, I don't want to disparage the brand because it's a good brand and it's a really high-quality product. I don't know why you guys, you know what it was? It's all mental. You guys are all mental on this because you saw the pre-made burgers. These are high quality.
I would have known by the how it was on my bun.
These are high quality. Fester.
You couldn't even stick your finger in it.
This is prime chuck.
It sounds like a good burger.
It's USDA prime.
Okay.
And this is a good brand. The burgers are
not seasoned.
Salt and pepper.
The seasoning's on him.
This is the thing.
The seasoning's on him.
Fester, when you season a burger that you're making from scratch, you mix it all in, and so it's all seasoned throughout, and the meat has a time to you know what he does? He sprinkled a little bit of salt on the top and a little bit of pepper and said, there you go.
I mean, okay. It's different.
Anyway.
Was it too thick? Was it too thick a burger?
No.
It is the burgers, well, I cut yours down because yours I took some off of I reformed yours. But these are nice patties. This is a high-end USDA prime product. This is like the best quality beef you can get. And it was like ground chuck prime, and it was good.
I would have rather gone to Five Guys.
All right, listen.
That's a great burger.
Bottom line, well, for me, Five Guys, they cook it too much. You can't get them.
It's delicious.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's a thin patty.
Right. All right. So that was our cheeseburger debacle at my house last night, and then Chloe suddenly comes down with a debilitating stomach ache 8 minutes after she finishes. It's all psychosomatic. You know, these were if I took these burgers, which were formed, but not like a machine press look.
Yes, they were. They were completely in a circle. Like, how else do you do that? It's with a machine.
If you buy a preformed patty, it's getting a machine.
If I would have taken their burgers and put them into a bowl and smashed all of them together, and you guys would not have known the difference.
Then you could have seasoned it properly, and then you could have hand patted it, and then maybe we wouldn't have known.
You know what? I try to do burger night, and I'm now a pariah. I'm a cheeseburger pariah.
Just got in your car, gone down to the Burger King, ordered up a couple of Whoppers. You should have had it your way.
Don't do that.
You rule. But no.
Don't do that to Michelle.
Take the time, MJ.
You were on kitchen suspension. We don't want you to cook anything.
MJ's on kitchen suspension.
Yes.
He rules. Nothing.
He rules. Nothing is right. Both kids, Fester, both kids said no thank you.
Julian didn't have seconds. He sucks.
And he usually gets like a double from Five Guys. Chloe will get like that triple from where do you go, Wendy's or whatever, where you can get like the Big Dave's something 4 patties in a row.
Big Dave's thick and juicy heart attack snack.
Yes, she loves that.
I love it.
She loves that.
Good stuff.
But he made it one burger.
It's your fault, MJ.
Yeah.
My family bitching and complaining. You douche.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Instead of you rule.
You douche. That's funny.
My family's all pissed because I didn't make burgers from scratch and I didn't season it all through. And now they're all angry and they have stomach aches at my house. You douche! Come on. I mean, I can't win. I can't freaking win.
You should have ordered out. If you would have Uber eated it, right? I know you're against that, and I'm not for it either. But Chloe would have come out of her skin excited.
Fester, do you know the brand of burger? It's a really high quality beef. It's fantastic.
I've seen several. I don't buy.
My family
burgers,
saw them in the package and then suddenly got it in their mind that they weren't going to be good.
No,
but
I've had them before, and I told you they weren't good. We had them at your parents' place, and I was like, I ate half of it, and I said, no, it's done. Over.
Was his mother like, Todd, you got to try this because it's a pre-made burger?
In a couple of weeks, will you and the kids give me a second chance?
No.
Can I come crawling back?
No.
Oh, I can't do it. I can't. Come on.
Why would I ever trust you again to make a cheeseburger for me?
Because I made them before and you love them. All right, so let me go back to buying just regular 80-20, and I'll form
See, this
my...
is what you said yesterday on the air. You were like, you got to buy the 80-20 or the 70-30, blah, blah, blah.
But then
and you were describing exactly how you were going to make it, which is exactly how you've always done it. But this is typical you. Then something happened. You got to the grocery store. You changed your mind. You bought these preformed things, and you bought the romaine. We were all like, what the heck is going on with these burgers? They're nothing like what you've ever provided for us before.
Can I get some support? Can I get some listener help here? Folks, can you please come to my defense?
It's like in a restaurant when you know you're going to get a certain product and then they put something else in front of you.
Hold on, or maybe listeners want to attack me further. All right, would you like to come?
Or feel free to attack me. I don't care.
Would you like to come to my defense or attack me? 800-990-1047. It's the great cheeseburger incident at the Schnitt House last night. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Would you like to comment? Would you like to question? Would you like to support me? Are you Team MJ or Team Michelle, Chloe, and Julian on this?
I'm just amazed I didn't see an Instagram video about it last night.
Oh, God. I was so out of sorts. I was, I just felt dejected. I'm making dinner for the family, and I feel like I'm a serial killer all of a sudden. It's like
a serial killer would have served fresh meat.
It's like I'm a drug dealer, like I'm dealing drugs to fourth graders all of a sudden. Oh my! All right, let me go to phones on this. Let's go to line 1. Hi, good morning. Is this Robert and Wesley Chapel?
It sure is.
All right, Robert, go ahead.
I'm with your wife on this one.
Okay.
I make all my stuff scratch. I pat it, I season it and everything.
Yeah.
And when my wife goes to the store, she buys a pre-made, and I'm like, oh no, you can't buy the pre-made.
But this brand is a high quality pre-made. It is USDA prime. It's not cheap. 4 burgers were like $14, you know? All right,
Nothing
so
better than homemade.
Robert, thank you very much. Thanks for your help here. All right, Evan in Boynton Beach. Evan on the other side of the state. You're on the MJ Morning Show in Broward. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Boynton Beach is Palm Beach County. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning. Hey, MJ, I listen to you every morning. I love your show, but I have to admit I agree with Michelle.
Oh, God.
I'm Italian. I'm an excellent cook, and when you cheapy out, you notice that your tongue, like your nose, can recognize thousands of flavors. So when you slight on the ingredients, it's not psychosomatic, it's actually science. Your tongue is going to recognize the difference in flavor immediately. So shame on you.
Thanks, Evan. I'm getting barbecued over here.
Yeah, so we served your burgers last night.
Anonymous in Largo. Yes, Anonymous.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Michelle too, because I mean, even with the Whopper, they just shrink the size of it, and I hadn't had a Whopper in many years. I'm finally starting to go back only because they're doing a half price sale on Wednesdays.
Oh,
ooh,
so,
that's good to know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got to give good quality, or people aren't going to come back to you.
All right, thank you, John in Clearwater. Yes, John. There's no Team MJ here. John, go ahead.
I'm pro MJ.
What?
I'm pro MJ.
Okay.
Definitely pro MJ. Yeah, you know what? It's like there's never really a bad burger. It's like pizza. Even if it's bad.
No. There are bad burgers, and there is awful pizza out there. Most pizza sucks.
Yeah, no, but MJ, I have to say, if you're going to provide a nice meal, at least they should appreciate it. And please don't crawl back. Let them make them all damn burgers going forward.
All right, don't crawl back. Let them make their own damn burgers.
That's right.
Bob and Waimama. Bob, MJ Morning Show. You're up. Hi.
Oh, my God. I'm on MJ. I'm with you, John. I agree 100%. I've done a lot of pre-made burgers, but I couldn't believe it.
This is like a butcher shop quality pre-made burger. It's not cheap ass. It's not like burgers in a tube like from Walmart. These are good high-end burgers from a great purveyor, and it's USDA Prime, the best grade of beef.
Well, were they frozen? They were frozen.
No, they were not frozen. They were fresh.
Oh, non-frozen.
Yeah, they might ship frozen to the stores and they thaw them, but they look like fresh out of a butcher case. Thank you, Bob. Andrew, stop taking calls. I'm going to be late here. April, quickly in Clearwater. Yes, April.
I'm Team MJ. I love you, Michelle. I'm sorry. The romaine lettuce was a bit too far. I agree. But you should appreciate that he cooks.
Yeah, ooh. I get no appreciation. I just get trampled upon. Thank you. Oh, Mario in Tampa's a chef. Yes, Mario, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
How you doing?
Yes, Mario, go ahead.
All right, so the difference between a frozen burger and a cooked burger is the burger that you cook is always going to be fresh. So the one that you make from scratch, the seasoning won't rub off, and the seasoning that is frozen will rub off, so it won't stick the same.
All right, but this was a high quality. I don't want to mention the brand because I think that it's very good, and I don't want to disparage the brand because I think they do a very nice job. All right, Mario, thanks for the call. All right, well, last one, Emory in Tampa. Go ahead.
Hey, MJ. Hey, I've tried all the high-end, the fresh burgers from Publix that are, pre-made from the big companies and stuff, the Prime, like you're talking about. But I am absolutely 100% with Michelle. You make your own. It's so easy.
I usually do, but I saw the Prime burgers. All right, I won't do it again. Michelle, would you please, thank you. Would you give me a second chance, please?
No.
Please.
Oh, come on. Please, I'm begging you, take me back. Would you please take me back? I don't want a burger divorce. Please, I don't want a burger divorce.
All right, we're gathered here for the divorce proceedings of the Snooze family.
Hope you liked the video. If you did, then hit the like, share, subscribe, all this crap down here.